Hi everyone, I'm Alice from Cheongshim International Academy. Today, I want to take a brief moment to provide an analysis on how the coronavirus impacted our environment. Coronavirus has caused numerous changes in our society, and these changes were mostly negative ones, as we lost social interaction, economic opportunities, and even precious lives. But take a look at these pictures. There's clear water in the Venus canals and blue skies over Delhi. But what's more interesting is that this is not a phenomenon restrained to one or two regions. It's going international. For a long time, global carbon concentration graphs have shown a constant increase in emission rates. Global warming and climate change have always been ranked top among international agendas. However, if we take some time into considering whether there have been notable efforts made to combat the issue, it makes us feel somewhat uneasy, because we know that past measures have been quite ineffective. But why? Why have we failed to implement impactful policies to prevent environmental destruction when we all know how dangerous the situation is? In his book, The Politics of Climate Change, Anthony Giddens explains the reason for this by introducing a term called Giddens' paradox. Since the dangers posed by global warming aren't tangible, immediate, or visible, many will sit on their hands and do nothing of a concrete nature about them. Yet, waiting until they become visible and acute before being stirred to serious action will, by definition, be too late. This basically means that because global warming seems such a remote problem from daily life, though we know how dangerous the situation would be, we are not motivated enough to carry out necessary actions. This leads to a negative situation where neither is the government propelled to set strong environmental policies, nor are the public determined to follow necessary action guidelines. But if we look at this theory at a different point of view, it gives us an important lesson. People can be motivated to comply with governmental policies when they believe the matter is urgent and alarming. Now, let's get back to coronavirus and the environment. What does the Giddens paradox have to do with the current situation? Well, the coronavirus pandemic is a perfect example of an urgent and alarming matter. As the number of coronavirus infections grew exponentially in many parts of the global society, countries initiated restrictive public health measures to combat a worsening pandemic. These measures included stay-at-home orders, which were first issued in Italy and then rapidly succeeded in most other countries around the world. Though these policies were a clear restriction to individual liberty, people conformed with the rules because they were afraid of the direct consequences of the dangers posed by COVID-19. With sharply cut public and industrial activities, air quality levels in the world's major cities improved dramatically in March and April. During the same period, global air traffic dropped by 60%. Also, the environmental conditions in world's major tourist attractions such as the Venus Canal improved dramatically after a notable decrease in visiting populations. I'm not trying to argue here that the coronavirus pandemic is beneficial for humanity, as I know that maintaining economic development and social connections are significant to our society. However, by providing analysis on how COVID-19 was able to cleanse the environment, I wanted to point out that though the cause was involuntary and somewhat coincidental, we humans have earned an opportunity to make things better. Many scientists observe that whether the effect of environmental purification endures after the pandemic or not depends on how we move on after lockdown. Before the impact diminishes, government officials must set specific and plausible policy goals to retain fresh air and clean water. The International Society should hold regular conferences to push ahead sustainable development goals and build worldwide consensus on environmental protection. We, the public, must go along with governmental policies and habituate an eco-friendly lifestyle. I want to end this video by mentioning a quote by Eddie Kennison. When opportunity presents itself, don't be afraid to go after it. Thank you everyone for watching this video.